I'm going to be looking at the Solo Stove Ranger, Ranger Stand, and Ranger Heat Deflector. Keep watching the video. Welcome back. It's Jeff Lepard from jefflepard.com, and on this channel we do-it-yourself videos, product reviews, vacation videos, and so much more. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to unbox the Solo Stove Ranger, followed by the Ranger Stand, and then the Heat Deflector. Now let's open up the Solo Stove Ranger. Okay, so we got some nice packaging here. And first thing in the center of the Ranger, of course, is a carry bag that you can use to keep everything free and clear from damage, and to keep it in your car or when you're traveling. And let's lift this out. Okay, let's get this box out of the way. So here we have the Solo Stove Ranger, and this is the lip at the top. You can choose to use that or not, but this goes on top just like this. So we have our carry bag, and of course the Solo Stove Ranger. Now we're going to open up the Ranger Stand. So basically it's just a stand that your Ranger will sit on, and the purpose of that is so that you can actually use it on a deck or on the grass. It's not going to burn the wood, it's not going to burn your grass. You're basically just lifting it off the ground, giving it a little bit of height to protect it from the floor. So let's open this up. And this is the Ranger Stand, just like that. So this just goes on the ground, and of course your Solo Stove Ranger will sit right on top. Let's now take a look at the Solo Stove Heat Deflector. Okay, here we go. So the packaging is very nice. And these are our parts that go together. There's three stands of the heat deflector that will clip into place, that will sit on top of your Solo Stove Ranger. So we'll put that together in a second. Okay, so I just put the stands on the Solo Stove Heat Deflector. It's really easy. It just pops into place, and there's these small clips you'll see that have two prongs on it, and you just slide them into place. They're meant so that you can dismantle it and put it away very quickly, but setup only takes about 30 seconds. So here we have it, and this just sits on top of the Solo Stove Ranger, and it will start deflecting heat. We're going to test this out coming up. So we're just getting ready to go ahead and use the Ranger. So the Solo Stove Ranger sitting on the deck, you don't want to actually use this straight on the deck like that. You don't want to damage the wood or anything like that. So that's where this Solo Stove Ranger stand comes into place. So you're simply just going to lift this up, and it's going to sit nicely on the stand. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course, you definitely want to do that before you start using the Ranger, of course. And there you can see it's sitting nice, and you'll see it's got some holes, and that's to allow for air circulation. So that's it. We're ready to go ahead and fill the Ranger with some wood, and let's get a fire going. I'm going to leave a link down below in the video description for you to get one of these. Now we're just filling it with some dry wood, and we've stuffed it with a little bit of paper towel and some cardboard just to ignite the wood, and let's get this started. So we have the Solo Stove Ranger loaded up with wood. We're just gonna let that go for a little bit to get it nice and hot before we test out the Solo Stove heat deflector. We want it nice and hot so we can really put it to the test. So we're gonna let this go for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're gonna test out the heat deflector. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the video description for you to get one of these. Okay, so the fire is going and I'm just next to the Ranger. I'm just trying to get a idea of how hot it feels. It is quite hot, but of course we do not have the heat deflector on yet. I'm going to put the heat deflector on and I'm going to stay in the same place and see how this feels with the heat deflector. Okay, so the heat deflector is on. There is definitely more heat coming out the sides of this. And I like how it still has a good amount of spacing that you can still feed the fire. You can still put wood into the Ranger while keeping the heat deflector on top. You don't have to remove it to put wood inside. This is very hot. This is absolutely working, and it's definitely doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to leave a link down below in the video description for you to get one of these. No problem feeding wood into the Ranger at all with the heat deflector on. So that's a look at the Solo Stove Ranger, Ranger stand, and Ranger heat deflector. I just want to thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, bash that bell to turn notifications on for all upcoming videos. Share the video, like the video, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time on the next video. JeffLeppard.com. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.